So Donald Trump took to Truth Social and he was talking about this rail project or this tunnel project between New York and New Jersey that he was now ordered by a judge to restore the funding. Now, I did a video before talking about how he was trying to spin it into a win for himself. But he also mentioned something again in that Truth Social post that he talked about a while ago. And he said when it comes to naming Penn Station after himself, that he loves Pennsylvania. But he said it wasn't his idea, that other people suggested the idea of naming it after himself. Now, this is once again Donald Trump trying to shift the blame from himself to other people for wanting to name something after himself. This is the same guy who wants to put an Arc de Triomphe, an Arc de Trump in the National Mall area by the Lincoln Memorial. He tore down the east wing of the White House to build a ballroom that he wants to name after himself. He slapped his name on the Kennedy Center, despite not legally being allowed to, and putting in nothing but yes men on the Kennedy Center board to approve it, even though they're not the ones who would get that decision. He was trying to sabotage a deal for RFK Stadium, and basically he wanted them to rename RFK Stadium to the Donald J. Trump Stadium, or Donald J. Trump Field at RFK Stadium, or something like that. He wanted his name included in what will eventually be the home of the Washington Commanders. So now he wants us to believe that this man did not come up with the idea of putting his name on Penn Station and Dulles Airport, that other people suggested it. Seems a little far-fetched to me. This sounds right up the alley of what Donald Trump would do. But he got negative press over it, and he got some pushback, and other people were saying bad things about him requesting his name on Penn Station and Dulles Airport. So he's got to find a way to shift the blame. He's going to say, somebody else suggested, I just thought it was a good idea, I went with it. Not my fault, I didn't come up with it. It's typical Donald Trump. He can never be wrong, he can never back down, but if he can find some way to blame someone else for his mistakes, that's what he's going to do. It's never ever going to be his fault. It's always going to be at the feet of somebody else for anything negative, if he can get away with it. If he can't get away with blaming somebody else, he's either going to say it never happened, or he's going to try to spin it some way to make it sound positive for himself.